back to Wildwood Cottage Diary and welcome back to my greenhouse in Wales. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. It's bank holiday weekend this weekend, so it's a great time to get doing some seeds and get sorting your garden out ready for the summer. Today I am going to be sowing some more seeds because I've come back in the greenhouse and I've been looking at the seeds I did a couple of weeks ago and a lot of them haven't come. Simply because they're old seeds and yeah, they just haven't done anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-sow them. I'm going to do a load more seeds again because I don't want to miss out on the season by faffing about with old seeds. I've got loads of new seed packets that I've bought this year to start again. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, a few of them have come through. I've got my sunflowers, my tomatoes are doing well, my cucumbers are doing well, and I bought some new plants as well. So I'll just show you what I bought yesterday when I went to Lidl, because they had a really good offer on yesterday. They were doing vegetable plants for £1.99, and I got two of these butternut squash in one pot, one of these pots here, and it was £1.99, and it's this variety here. And yeah, they're really good plants, really nice, strong, healthy plants, and I think these are the type of ones that grow big along the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grow them up some trellis. I think these are butternut squash, so that's the first thing I bought. I got two pots of them, so I've got 4 plants. The other one that I bought was cucumbers, and that's this one here. These ones are called Tanya. There's the label. And they were £1.99 and I got 4 seedlings in that one, so that was really good. So I've got 4 little cucumber plants there. I've got some of my own, and I'm going to sow some more today because we eat a lot of cucumbers in this house. We probably go through about 5 or 6 a week, because my husband has green smoothies with them and I like to have salads through the summer. So throughout a year we go through a lot of cucumbers. Now I know that I can't grow, I didn't realise I had my glasses on, sorry. I know that I can't grow cucumbers in the winter, but I can at least have organic homegrown cucumbers through the summer. Now I know each plant will produce about 10 cucumbers, so I want to be sure that through the summer we're going to have at least 1 cucumber off each plant throughout the week, so that I can have at least 7 cucumbers every week, at least. Because if I can get more than that, then I'll eat more than that. But I'm not going to pay supermarket prices for organic cucumber to have like 2 cucumbers every day. So I'm going to make sure I've got enough plants to make sure that through the summer, at least from say July right the way through till October maybe, if pushing it a bit, I can have cucumbers from the garden every day. So that's my target for this particular plant. I've been sorting through my seeds and I need to do courgettes because my courgette plants didn't grow, so I want to do them again, and I didn't want to buy them when I know I've got seed packets at home that I want to sow, and they're going to grow in a couple of weeks anyway. They'll be through with their first leaves on in the next couple of weeks from fresh seed. So I'm going to set those propagators up in the shed with a plug them in out there, and then they're not in the house and they're out the way. So the first ones I've got are these yellow ones. I love yellow courgettes. I don't know why, they just look so nice in the garden next to the green ones. They don't look much on the plate, but it's a nice bit of colour and in a rainbow diet. So I've got these were 99p in Charlie's, and the seeds are good until 2027, so that's nice long one. So I can take a couple out of there, and then I'll have another 3 years to use the rest of the seeds. I think there's 10 in a packet. Does it say? Yeah, there's an average of 10 seeds in a packet, so that was good. I got these round ones from Lidl, and they were 49p a packet. No, they weren't. They were 29p a packet, so that was good. And I've also got these old ones as well, so I'm going to do a couple of them because I want about 5 or 6 plants, because in the summer I like to use courgettes in a lot of my cooking. I can spiralise it, I can put dressings with it, and just make a really healthy salad with it. I can also juice them. I can add them to things like spaghetti bolognese, to curries, because I'm largely a vegetarian. I'm going to go vegan due to health benefits. And yeah, I just think it'll be a really good addition to my diet. I can also dehydrate them, put them in the dehydrator, but put them in jars and keep them in the jars in the pantry. I used some last week for making a spaghetti bolognese, for making a lasagna. And they were about 2 years old, and they've been in jars for about 2 years old, and there was nothing wrong with them. They were perfect. So I'm going to grow a lot of these, and then I can dehydrate them as well and dry them for use through the winter. I can add them to soups, I can add them to stews, to casseroles, to curry, to spag bol, to lasagnas. I can add them to anything when they're dry, and then cook them in the new log burner and leave them to cook all day, and by the time they come out they'll all be nice and soft and ready to eat. So that's my plan for the courgettes. I've still got leeks to do because 2 packets of leeks didn't grow. No idea why. One was a new packet, one was an old packet. Neither of them grew, so I'm going to do them again. I ended up buying them from Lidl, scrapped the organic seeds, and I bought them from Lidl. So I'm going to do them. They were 29p. The other unusual things I've got to do, oh, here's the cucumbers. I've got pickling cucumbers because I've been watching a lady on the internet. I'll put a link in the description bar below. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she does a lot of fermenting videos, and I've started getting into fermented foods recently as well. And I'm going to do pickling cucumbers and ferment them and see how that goes. I've got these cucumbers here called Consa, and I've also got these ones which are market more sturdy variety. I think you can save the seeds from them. I think they are organic. And they were 29p as well, and it says you can sow these up until April and you can sow these until May, so I've still got time to sow some more cucumbers, so I'm going to do them. I've got celeriac. Now I've not had much success with celeriac, to be honest with you, but I like it, so I'm going to give it another go. A lot of people say it needs a long time in the soil, but I haven't got long time in the soil in this garden, but it's great for growing brassicas because it's quite acidic. I don't need to lime the soil. So yeah, this one says on the packet that it's a modern bred variety. It's called Mars. It says produces big healthy plants, and you can sow them from March until June indoors. You can plant them outdoors from April till June, and you can harvest them from July until the end of September. So I might plant some in the greenhouse, in the polytunnel, and some outside. I could even put a couple in the greenhouse and see if it makes any difference, because I can put fleece over the top. So you can use them raw as well. They're beautiful in coleslaw. I love anything like that. And instead of putting mayonnaise on, you can put your own dressing on instead. So yeah, Mars celeriac, and I got them from Thompson & Morgan earlier in the year. I've also got this kale candy floss to grow. I like kale. I love kale because I love it raw. If you put lemon juice or a little bit of salt on it and then mash it up with your hands, you can have it like a lettuce with a salad, and it's beautiful. Or you could use it as like a burrito and put filling inside it and roll it up like a burrito and eat it like that. So these ones I can still sow up until early May, so I've still got time for them. And the other thing I want to do, as I say, is some more tomatoes. Now I've got the plum Roma, which is these ones. Now they're great for bottling, so you can make tomato sauces and curry sauces and passata, pizza base sauces, anything really that you need tomatoes for. These are a great variety for that. So I'm going to grow them because I want to do a lot more jars and bottles this year, make a lot more of my own sauces, because I'm still trying to get away from rapeseed oil, which is absolutely impossible because it's in everything, but it's making me ill. So yeah, you see me charging around the garden, I know you do, but it does make me ill. So yeah, I've got to get rid of rapeseed oil out of my diet. It's just not doing me any good at all. So this one is a beef steak tomato. So I'm going to grow them, and these ones you can cut the middle out and you can stuff them with things like mince, peppers. You could stuff it with lentils instead of mince and make like a bolognese or a spicy sauce, and then cook them. Bit of olive oil drizzled over the top, bit of garlic, bung them in the oven, and in about half an hour, 20 minutes, you've got yourself a nice tea. So I'm going to do them as well. So that's just a selection. Oh, the other thing I want to do as well is artichokes. Now these are a perennial. I did have some in the garden, but I had a look the other day and I can't find them, so I think they've gone. I think the frost or the snow finished them off. But these ones you do in a propagator, and it says you can sow them under cover till March and then sow direct outside from April until July. So I thought I can still got time to put these in the propagator, and it says from April till July, so I reckon I've still got another month where I can do these undercover. Because here I couldn't sow these direct outside, they just rot, it's far too wet. And then it says that you can then plant out between April and May, so I could still plant out in June and they'd be okay, and then you harvest the following year. You don't get a globe on the first year, but you can get them in the second year. From year 2 onwards, pick when scales are tightly closed, they'll be at their best for eating. So I've got those as well. So I got these ones from Sarah Raven. I've not tried her seeds before, but they're good until 2025. So I've got 2 years worth of sowing in these. There's 30 seeds in there, so I might do 5 now and then 5 in a couple of weeks, and then save the other 10 for next year and 10 for the year after. So I've got loads more to do. I'll show you as I go along. I'm not going to do them all today, but I've also got all my beans to do, my French beans to do. I've got some celery to do. I love homegrown celery, but it didn't work properly the last time I did it. It did that when I had my allotments, but it just didn't work when I did it here. But I can do this in where are we, March and April. So I've still got another few days left in April, so I think I'm alright. So that's them. So yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing for today. I've got some more kale to do because my first lot of kale didn't work. I've got 1 plant, so I'm going to try that again. I've got some dino kale to do. This one, the Nero, I love it. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's lovely raw, it's lovely cooked, it's lovely juiced. I can put it in smoothies, very versatile. So I've got that one to do. There's rocket, I've got pumpkin. Oh, I've got so much I want to do in this garden. I know you shouldn't really sow too much, but I'm thinking, do you know, I can even put it amongst the flowers. It won't make any difference, will it? So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for today, is sowing those seeds, getting my other seeds watered because they desperately need a drink, and I've got some other things to do outside. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to do some short videos today and tomorrow, and I'm going to release them over the bank holiday weekend. So you'll have one tomorrow, you'll have this one today, and then you'll have another one tomorrow, another one on Monday, and another one on Tuesday, because I've got some little DIY projects to show you. I'll just show you what I'm thinking. I've got these old coffee tins, so I've got plans for that, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with them in the next video, and we'll do that together. I've also got a little watering can I want to show you how to make, so we'll do that in the next video. And then in the video after that, for Monday, I'm going to show you some plants that I've bought for planting around the greenhouse and making up some containers for a birthday present. So I can't show you that video earlier than Monday because the person's not getting them until Sunday. So yeah, that's going to be for Monday. So that's what we're going to be doing this weekend. I'm going to have an easier weekend because I've had quite a hectic week. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything on the new patch of garden because I've got my husband around, we've got friends coming, it's going to be a busy weekend, so I'm not going to get much time to get in there. So that'll probably be coming up again next week once I get back to normal on Tuesday. I will show you what I've been up to in the new patch and ordering Napolitan up. So enjoy the rest of your weekend on the bank holiday, enjoy the videos that I'm going to be putting forward for you, and I will see you soon. So enjoy the weekend, do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you'd like to buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description bar below. You can buy the chickens some treats and I'll buy them some mealworms or some corn or whatever else you want me to buy for them. Just leave a little message if you do give a gift and tell me what you'd like me to buy for them, and I will spend that wisely for you. So enjoy the rest of your weekend and I will see you soon. So take care, bye for now, bye bye.